Hi guys, in today's video, I would like to walk you through the basic concepts of evolution. All of us know about Charles Darwin and Lamarck and what they said, but their theories were not the first ones to arise in the scientific community. The first theory was given by Plato, who believed that God created everything, and the theory, which was stated in the book of Genesis in the Bible, Adam and Eve and the apple, and most of you must know that story. This was typically referred to as typological thinking in the scientific community. Then came Aristotle. He also believed that God created all organisms. However, he arranged the organisms in a sequence of complexity. After this came Lamarck. He gave the first theory of evolution, which was based on the inheritance of acquired characters. Lamarck based that evolution took place at an individual level. He stated that every individual did something like acclimatize to a particular climate, and that contributed to a change of the entire organism. The typical example that you must hear is the one of the giraffe. Lamarck stated that since giraffes had necks of equal sizes, the leaves of trees at that particular length were all eaten up. Giraffes with slightly longer necks were able to eat the leaves which were at a higher height. Thus, more giraffes stretched, and with the same process, the neck of the giraffe gradually increased as time went on. However, the most convincing theory of evolution was given by Charles Darwin and Wallace. Both of them gave the theory independently but stated the same thing. They focused on evolution by natural selection. This theory uses the population as the level at which evolution takes place. So let's first define what a population is. It is individuals of the same species that live in the same area at the same time. To understand this, we need to know what the definition of a species is. There are several ways in which a species can be defined, but for now, we will be using the biological definition of species. This is based on reproductive isolation. Thus, two organisms belong to the same species if they can reproduce together. The main component of Darwin's theory was descent with modification. This means that species that lived in the past are the ancestors of species existing today. Thus, he stated that species change through time and are related by common ancestry. There is strong evidence of support to Darwin's theory. Primarily, fossils have proven to be a major contributor. Connecting links and missing links are animals that show characteristics of two different species that are thought of to be unrelated. All of these show the presence of transitional features. Running out of battery here. Hopefully it lasts. Another important characteristic is vestigial traits. These are traits that reappear in modern organisms and provide an insight into the ancestry. Some examples of vestigial traits are like tails in humans. Homology is the relation between two organisms. There are three types: genetic, developmental, and structural. We see that there is some amount of similarity between different organisms that seem to not be related, but further analysis shows that they are. There is a tremendous similarity in the genetic sequences of related organisms like apes and humans. Developmental homology is specifically important because, according to Haeckel's recapitulation theory, in which he stated that ontogeny recapitulates phylogeny. This means that the developmental stages seen in the embryo of any organism mimic the evolutionary relationships it has had. This provides an important evidence for the theory which was stated by Darwin. Structural similarities are also present, like in the morphology of animals. This includes the limbs and several other features. Thanks for watching. In the next video, we will dive into natural selection and its mechanisms and look at other features that influence evolution. Thank you.